Facing Future from Israel Kamakawiwo'ole was released 25 years ago.
It is the #1 selling CD or album in the history of Hawaiian music.
Tonight, in this special Hawaii News Now digital documentary, we explore how the album came to be such an important part of Hawaii's culture, and we'll take a revealing look at the legacy Brother Is has left us with.
Hawaii News Now presents Beyond the Rainbow.
To me, that's what music does. It gives me an opportunity.
And I think his voice, I think mainly that's what separated him away from other musicians.
If something's going bad that day, it kind of takes me out of reality for a while.
Israel was very polite and gentle, but very stubborn.
I don't know.
And when he got his mind up to do something, he was going to do it.
I'm not going to play nobody else's music.
It's amazing how he has affected the world.
Hawaiian music is my root, bro.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
You know, they really came to see him and to listen to his message.
One race, bro, the human.
It was a moment I don't think you can duplicate.
Good morning, it's Jeff. Your morning, Jeff.
Brother Israel Kamakawiwo'ole died at 12:18 this morning at the Queens Medical Center.
Through his song, yeah, you could feel the mana, you could feel the aloha.
So on Saturday, they will be taking his ashes out on the Hokulea canoe.
Because I believe all of these boys are temporary. This is just one shell. Because we Hawaiian, we live in both worlds. I don't know if you can relate to this. We live on both sides. My name is George Washington Kamakawiwo'ole. My friends call me Festus, because you're my. My name is Israel Kamakawiwo'ole.
Oh, we had great times. We had fun times, yeah. And like any other group, you had bad times, you had bad days, you had good days, but majority of the time was good.
In 1976, they were just kids in their mid-teens when they formed the group that made them famous, the Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau.
I invited the boys to come up and record a few songs. That night we recorded a Ku'u Morning Dew that the Sons of Hawaii had just released, and another song. And I knew then that these boys had some wonderful potential as they launched on their new career.
Yeah, we just used to let Israel do his thing, and we just used to, just color him right around. Whatever he did, I mean, the guy was amazing. He could sing anything. Yeah, he could do any song. Yeah, and then we just would kind of like just fill in all the gaps, around him.
This song, ladies and gentlemen, goes out to everybody out there, in here, around, on the side, on top, and most of all, underneath.
We had to put Israel in the front, yeah. We had to put Israel because he was the main source, and we just back him up. Because Israel had a very unique, he had a very strong voice. And so I would arrange music around him. So it would be more of a, he take the lead and we complement. And it worked great.
I'll remember you.
Israel had the best strum ukulele. He could strum that ukulele. He had one of the purest strum. If you listen to our old CD, he had the best strum of ukulele. And I think his voice, I think mainly that's what separated him away from other musicians.
No way in Makasan's history can you ever duplicate that. It was just something that it's a once in a lifetime thing. And it was just something that was sporadic, but something that was really effective.
Let's talk about Israel's story This one morning he calls me up and tell me, "Cuz, I'm gonna start my own group. I'm going solo." "Oh, Cuz, you all right?" "Oh yeah, I'm all right." "So what about Maka Sons of Niihau?" I was thinking I could just go start my own.
He calls from Queens Medical Center. He's there for a 3 or 4 day rejuvenation program, and he says, "Can you come up and talk to me?" And I said, "Sure, Israel. What do you want to talk about?" He says, "I just want to talk." I said, "Sure. Now?" He says, "Yeah, that would be nice." I said, "I'm on my way. I'll be there in 20 minutes." And this was 25 years ago in 1993, and it was a phone call, and it was like a white flag in the air going, "I need help."
I said, "Okay, so where are we going to practice?" He tells me, "Queens." And I'm sitting on, "Where's Queens, brother? You mean Queens Beach? Waikiki?" "No, Queens Hospital." "Cuz, you're in the hospital." Yeah. No, I'm all right. I just came in the hospital to lose some weight.
And I went up, and he said, "3rd floor." Got in the elevator, went up, 3rd floor, opened the door, and I didn't know where it was, but whew, it was really clear where Israel was.
So the elevator opens, walk outside, oh, nobody's here. So we walk out the door, we turn the corner. Right when we turn the corner, there's like 30 people standing in the hallway. And I said, "Oh, I guess Israel's over there."
And it was like a concert in the hall up there. There were other patients in wheelchairs in the back trying to see and get into it. It was amazing. For 2 hours, I said, "You don't want to quit the Makaha Sons, though. You want to walk away from that." And he says, "Well, it's just time. You know, I need to do this." Oh, well, and after 2 hours, Israel was very polite and gentle, but very stubborn. And when he got his mind up to do something, he was going to do it.
Hawaiian music is my root, bro. You know, I'm not gonna play nobody else's music if I cannot do my own.
The next day when I went up there, he probably came up with about 350 songs.
So after everything finished, Israel told me, "Brother, what you doing tomorrow? Or what you need? What's happening 5 o'clock?" I said, "We're going to start this new program. We're going to be the first group for that." "Oh, okay. Me, you, and Vos." "Okay." It's called Hot Hawaiian Night. That was the best recording on TV of Israel that I really enjoyed. So clean. That was our first introduction into live TV with Israel Kamakawiwo'ole.
I was playing in the band that was backing up when he first started from the Kaanoi album. I don't know if he said be the band leader or organizer, but I jumped at the chance to do it, to work with him.
This next song is a song I learned when I was a small baby one time. I was small, before. Real guy, right around birth. Anyway, the song goes like this. Oh, family song. What a family.
Well, I remember one time, it was in Waikiki. They brought him up, they had to bring a crane to bring him up on the stage.
Getting around every day was a chore.
He often jokingly referred to himself and people of his size as Hawaiian small.
They don't make theater chairs for fit us guys, you know? And then, you know, for go walking in the mall, it's tough, bro. You know, I can walk, no problem, you know, sit down, rest a little while, walk, you know, some more. But it's also tough on the mind because with people on my size, you know, regular people, but they look at you like you from space or something, you know? And, you know, you cannot blame them, you know? They're not used to seeing, you know, people of my size, you know?
So he's sitting in that seat from the time we sound check, actually from the time we were just waiting for sound check until we go on. So he's sitting there. He can't go anywhere. And then, so we play for almost 2 hours. And then he stayed in the same seat, same place. We put a table in front of him. So he's sitting in the same seat. And with every person that came up, kids, anything, you want to take a picture, anything, he would like just right away say, yeah, come take a picture with me, you know. And I mean, we're watching this and he's already been in that chair for like 4 hours. But he had no problem just sitting there and signing, taking pictures. And I mean, smiling to the end. I mean, I already was in awe of him already, but when I saw him do that, it just took it to another level.
You know, right before when you smoke your time, you can go sleep. And then your mother come over there on the side of the bed, lie down next to you. She starts singing. I remember one song when I was small, Mom used to sing this song to me. I used to go, I'm in love with you, honey. Say you love me too, honey. Love you from the start, honey. It's funny, but it's true. You know, that song went from my mom's mom to my mom to me to my daughter. You know what I mean? It's going from there and going on. Same thing with Hawaiian music, the same thing.
Wana kainoa o kuipo, kurei nani le makamae, he no he o I kumaka, e kapua ui o e o nalani. My name is Kawohi, ku kapulani. Mahalo, baby.
Such a gifted family, eh? The family.
We're out of the KHNL thing. It's done. It's finished. And we're on, and we're starting to get ready for the Facing Future tracking sessions at Sounds of Hawaii. I had a studio in Palihua, which is way out in Waianae, and it's 3,000 foot up in the mountains, up in the Waianae Range. It's a very sacred spot, a very Hawaiian spot. It was late night. It was about 11:45 or so. One misty, cool night in Palihua. It was beautiful. It was chilly.
Just for a day, our king and queen would visit all these islands and saw everything. How would they feel about the changes of our land?
And you could see the city, the lights going out all the way to Diamond Head, but every now and then it would just get hazed up and you would lose the city and it would just glow, the clouds would be glowing.
Could you just imagine if they were around and saw highways on the sacred grounds? How would they feel about this modern city life?
Well, the clouds started drifting through the house. And he's getting tired. It was 11:45, and he had his shirt off next to the fireplace right here, and he was just sitting there, like, you know, he's looking at the city, and it was beautiful. towards the end of the song, and he was just sitting there like this. I'm going, oh my gosh. And he was talking, and he said, where did that come from? I said, play it again. Rewind it, play it again. We played it 50 times if we played it once. And usually, as soon as it ended, he said, just play it again. I said, what do you want to do? You want to change it? He says, it's exactly what I want. Exactly. I said, okay. You sure? He said, and that was the first time you heard Hawaii 78. And we sat on that mountaintop until a little after 3, listening to it and playing it, playing it, and playing it.
It's a memory that you'll never, never forget. And everybody still talks about that. I mean, everyone.
Oh, that one, we were sitting down and we were just eating dinner. To me, I just felt, wow, I don't know, was it like a calling to us?
Well, we were, of course, just sitting, eating dinner and everything else, and then Jerry said, okay, he looked at me, and he goes, okay. Then him and John, I was just about ready to eat it, and he was just, let's go. Oh, okay.
I remember sitting at the table, and before I went in the back to get ready, I said, hey, watch, we're gonna play this song. Everybody's gonna cry. Not thinking Kamakawiwo'ole's sons were gonna come up.
I love you, brother.
Love you, brother Ish. Love you, bro.
Aloha, auia mauna kea. Ikea uoke, ahi ahi. Olono, olono, olono. Ikalea kamakani. To all everybody, from Nihau to Miloli, love each other, malama everybody. Love you, Hawaii.
This is Israel Kamakawiwo'ole, everybody.
It was a moment I think you can duplicate.
You never know it was gonna turn out like that. But yeah, even to today, when we tell a story like that, everybody remembers that night. Everybody.
It is the most famous song in the world. In maybe half a generation from now, another 8-10 years, they won't remember that Judy Garland did it. It'll be Israel's song. Worldwide, it's probably one of the most favorite songs.
Over the rainbow, way up high, the dreams that.
Now, if you have a few hours or a few weeks, dial onto YouTube and read the 37,000 comments that are exactly the same. I heard Israel this morning. I cried all the way to work, you know. My grandmother loves Israel, and she's going to pass away, and we're going to play it at the funeral. It doesn't go away. It just keeps going over the rainbow, but it takes the whole catalog with it. Hawaii 78 has been a hit. White Sandy Beach is a knockout, and it just keeps rotating and going up.
Sandy Beach of Hawaii.
But Israel would connect with people in different kind of levels.
And how he would, think of, his people, and well, that's what I people should remember him for, his total love for the Hawaiian people.
Because I believe all of these boys are temporary. This is just one shell. Because we Hawaiian, we live in both worlds. I don't know if you can relate to this. We cannot help it, but it's in our veins. It's the cocoa that flow in our body. We cannot help it. We live on both sides.
KGMB 9 News First at 5 starts now.
Hawaiian music legend Israel Kamakawiwo'ole is dead. As his many friends called him, passed away in the early morning hours at the Queen's Medical Center, where he was being treated for respiratory problems.
Good morning, it's FOL at your morning job.
Brother Israel Kamakawiwo'ole died at 12:18 this morning at the Queen's Medical Center.
The sky is low. The sky is crying.
It's hard to do a show when you can hear the emotion of the callers or crying on the phone. I got grown men crying, and I got women crying in the background. It's losing Israel is like losing a personal family member to a lot of people.
They are beginning to bring out the casket with Iz,
right,
so
let's
I'm
go to
going to
that.
stand aside and watch as that begins.
We welcome you to a tribute to Israel Ka'anoi Kamakawiwo'ole.
Through his song, you could feel the mana, you could feel the aloha. That's why it encouraged me to come down here and just pay my last respects.
He made such a big impact on everyone, and in my heart, I'm just, as the night goes on, my heart is ripping even more and more. He's a great friend.
Israel always wanted to take a ride on the Hokulea and was never able to. So on Saturday, they will be taking his ashes out on the Hokulea canoe and scattering them within 20 feet of where his brother Skippy's ashes were scattered in 1982.
There were 130 semi-trucks following us along the road, and they were sitting on their air horns.
It sounded like the island was wailing for the passing of an ali'i.
He is a favorite child. If you have a month, it's the comments are like on any engine. Go to Amazon and read from buying an album what people say, and it's like somebody has a rubber stamp go like this right down the page. It's all the same. I love his music. It just makes me feel like warm inside. I love his voice. It's amazing how he has affected the world.
I miss that part of life, because I don't see too many things like that now.
Well, what I think is how much he loved being a Hawaiian.
When our time comes, cuz, no cry for me, cuz. No cry for me. Go plant one tree, to Kapilani Park, in the middle of the park where they play soccer. Go plant one core tree out there for me, cuz. One big baller. And well, plant them small, let them go big.
I saw you in my dream. We were walking hand in hand on a white sandy beach Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Those hot, long summer days, lying there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Oh, last night in my dream I saw your face again. We were there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. On a white sandy beach of Hawaii. On a white sandy beach of Hawaii.
Shot! He could be funny, you know, make everyone laugh. He could be real sentimental. He'll take you on a emotional roller coaster, and I feel like that is the epitome of an entertainer.
Israel always is, because his brother is, not was, were, or any other thing of the past. He just is.
You know, we were good friends. I remember him picking him up, going down to Waina and picking him up and stuff. Really miss. And that voice, seems like he's not really gone.
He was a gift to the world. I mean, until today, can't question that. He's been around the world and back around the world the other way and all over the place.
The words, the vibration of the words and the choice of words reminds us that we still got to remember who we are.
Our job is to awamo, to carry out the teachings, and Iz left that legacy.
To be honest with you, I didn't realize that it was on The Wizard of Oz. I thought Iz was the original person that recorded it, so when they saw it in the movie, I was like, hey, they copied Brother Iz.
For Israel, the message was humble, was
Aloha all the time.
And was to share that aloha.
And you like sing. No matter who you are, no matter what genre of music you love to listen to, and no matter where you come from in the world, you just want to ooh, just like Brother Iz.
Even after he passed, I think he's even bigger than he was. And that's what legends are. Yeah. Bob Marley, even bigger, Elvis Presley. Yeah, I mean, their legacy lives on.
Somewhere